Okay, hi, Ms. Garciacruz here. Today we're going to be comparing lengths. This is Unit 8, Lesson 1. Let's see, what words can you use to describe the length of an object? Well, let's take a look. The length, how long is something or how short is something? So, let's take a look. What about the tack? The thumbtack is, or push pin, is what? Shorter or longer than the other items? Shorter. And what about the paints? The paints are longer than the push pin and the pen. But what about the pen and the push pin? Which one is longer? Yes, the pen. And the shortest one of all is the push pin. The longest one of all is the paint. Let's take a look at these three objects. The spoon is longer than the ticket. The toothbrush is longer than the spoon. Okay, let's take a look. So the longest item is the toothbrush, and the shortest item is the ticket. And the spoon is in the middle. But if I'm only looking at spoon and toothbrush, the spoon is shorter than the toothbrush, and the toothbrush is longer than the spoon. Let's take a look. The pair of glasses is shorter than the marker. Glasses is shorter than the marker. But the marker is shorter than the picture. Now, let's take a look at these. So if I were to draw a straight line here, that's where they all begin. And then the picture is all the way to here. Now my line is a little crooked, but this is where you can see that the picture is longer than all the other items. It is the longest item. Then the glasses are about here, see? Or I can go all the way up. So the glasses are shorter than all the other items. They are the shortest item. And the marker is kind of in the middle. Longer than the glasses, but shorter than the picture. Is the picture longer or shorter than the pair of glasses? Yes, the picture is longer. The picture is the longest. Because we're looking at three items, we can use the word longest. The longest would be the one that is the most long of all. So longest. And this one is the shortest because it is not as long as any of the other items. Okay, let's continue. Now we have three other items, a crayon, a paperclip, and a pair of scissors. The crayon is longer than the paperclip, but the scissors are longer than the crayon. Let's take a look. So this is where they all begin, and it's important to line them all up on the same line so that you can see which one is the shortest, the one in the middle, and the longest. So paperclip is the shortest and the scissors are the longest. But if I take away the scissors and only look at these two, I can see that the crayon is longer than the paperclip, and the paperclip is shorter than the crayon. Ready? Here we go. Let's take a look. All right, so this time I want you to look at it and you answer. Which is the shortest? And which one is the longest? The eraser is shorter than the glue stick. Shorter than the glue stick. The glue stick is shorter than the pencil. And the pencil is the longest of them all. the longest of them all. And this is where we start measuring. They have to be at the same place in order for us to compare. Okay, continue. Let's take a look. The juice pop is shorter than the corn, but the cracker is shorter than the juice pop. And which is the longest? Yes, the corn is the longest of them all. And again, we start at the same place. So the cracker is the shortest and the corn is the longest. Is the cracker longer than or shorter than the corn on the cob? So in this question, they don't want to know about the icicle, the popsicle. They just want to know about the cracker and the corn. So is the cracker longer or shorter than? Yes, shorter than. Ready? Let's take a look at these three items. Compare the objects. The piece of candy is shorter than the sandwich. The sandwich is shorter than the celery. So we're starting at the same spot and we are looking, the candy is the shortest. Then the sandwich is next and the celery is the longest. Put an L. Shortest and longest. But here's another question. Is the celery longer than or shorter than the piece of candy? So in this case, they don't want to know about the sandwich. They don't want to know about the sandwich. They only want to know about these two. So is the celery longer or shorter? Yes, longer. This is our final slide. Draw lines to match, longer or shorter. Now remember, start at the same spot and look to see which one is longer and which one is shorter. Make your choice. Longer, strawberry or banana? Yes, banana. Shorter, strawberry. Here we go. All right, good work.